Okay, good morning. We're gonna get going with another async from the Please Clap Discord because Jesse needs practice. Hey, Alkesh. So we're off in 3, 2, 1, go. So after yesterday's disaster of an ending of a seed, let's see if we can do a little better today. Seriously, I should have been like top 3 on that one if I hadn't skipped iced tea. I almost never do either. That's the part that bothers me the most, is like it's a play that I was just like, oh, let's just make a play. I'll make a play today. Like, I don't make that skip. And then yesterday I was like, oh, let's skip it. Huh, huh. Right, I know. It was a 50-50. Like, when it's Eastern, I don't feel bad about making that play. Because, like, Eastern Palace, I can easily just worry about it later. Or, like, go back in. Ice, different story. So, my bad. But I figure, you know, if I can do some open practices in the morning, since I'm waking up early enough to do them. Why not? But yes, the match is scheduled. I will be racing Grink Friday at 4. So you will see the race start Friday at 4:10. Ooh, a sword. If you're able to make it, of course. No pressure for anybody to watch. I always appreciate it. Just remember there will be a 10-minute delay and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I feel like I'm in good position for Friday. I'm not too concerned. I really should worry more about my casual boots race next week. But, ooh, red cane. And book. Blue mail. Hey, Paul. Okay. I mean, I feel like I can't complain too much given your situation right now. So, I mean, I'd say the only thing bad on my end is I've just had some pretty bad insomnia the last week plus at this point. that I think might be attributable to a new medication. So just sleep in weird hours. But looking to get some practice in. Ooh, hammer. Yeah, it's weird. Like I've talked with my doctor about this kind of stuff. Like, um, I know what my weaknesses are when it comes to diet. Um, like I know the foods that are my weaknesses. Like I've done fine getting rid of soda at this point. Um, but there's some that are just like I'm a I'm a potatoes. I like my potatoes. I like my starches. I can live without sugar. Yeah, I just haven't done a lot of diet soda. I just I'm not big always. The taste is just not the same to me. Um, but like starchy foods. No, I can do that stuff. It's just I got to be careful. You know, I need to cut back on some of the bread. Like I see the days that I have bad days. Crud, I should get that. Um, actually, they probably would prefer more meat or protein at least. Yeah, probably less red meat, but protein's fine. Um, like I think one of the first, like really early, like one of the first weekends, like we eat at home pretty much every night of the week. So, um, so like I'm used to eating at home, and then Friday, Sunday is like when we order out. Um, so like one of the first nights we ordered in. Um, I got something I normally get, ate my normal like amount with it, and the next morning tested, and it was ridiculous. I was like, okay, I know what I did wrong. So now it's like I've ordered that same thing and I've gone and eaten half. Like, okay, portion control on that one, just be smarter. Just a second, I'll get to the numbers. Crud. Yeah, next morning was like a 190. 5s. Are you saying like the 50s for your blood sugar? See, I never test low. Like, I've never had a low number. My problem's bringing it down farther. Like, I'm in range more than I'm not, so, like, that's fine. Yeah, but I've switched to, like, whole grain, whole wheat bread. That's pretty much been the big thing there. So my morning test is usually, like, I'm in the 90s in the morning. And then before dinner, I'm in the 110s. Hey, it's Master Sword. No, that makes sense. Those numbers definitely make sense then. Yeah, because we're told, like, below 70 is bad. Um, you're non-diabetic, so, like, I forget what the non-diabetic numbers are, but, like, for a diabetic, normal is 70 to 130 in the morning is, like, good. Like, my fasting blood sugar should be between 70 and 130. And even pre-meal, I should be roughly 70 to 130. So any falling outside of that range is kind of the problem. So my cholesterol total is the right number. It's just not in the right ratio. Mine was reverse. Like, my bads were high, my goods were low. Out of logic love, cool. I don't know if we tested all those things. Those weren't really a concern for me. Yeah, oxygen wasn't something we looked at for me. But, you know, you had an emergency compared to me, so that makes sense. Hmm. geez, that's a ton of insulin. Like, you say that number to me, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, Paul, I haven't shown my pens at all, but like, so I have these pens. Um, and each pen I have is 300 units. Oh, by the way, we found the hook shot early today. um, so 300 units for me is like that will last me um like that's 25 plus days. Because I only take 10 units a night. So like yeah, the amount of insulin you're saying is like 20 days worth of insulin for me. And I realize, everybody's different in that regard and what happens, but like good god, that's super high. Okay. Like that just still sounds like so much to me. Cuz I'm just not, I don't need that much. Like I was pretty much told I'm taking 10 units every night. And then if my morning fasting blood sugar is above 150, I'm supposed to do 3 extra units. But my morning blood sugars just haven't been, so I haven't had to do it. Like I've had a couple of mornings that have tested like maybe in 130, but generally speaking, like my morning is below 100. But, we won't see the true results until after Thanksgiving. So for the whole candy thing, um, what I've at least been able to do there is, or I haven't really had candy too much. So I've um, we've got cookies in the house, and I'll have a cookie after dinner. So like I know that's raising values. And like there's candy in the house right now, but like I haven't really touched it. See, and that's what I'm learning, Ima, is like how I have to do that and keep to it. Cuz I used to like, after dinner I'd be like one tray. Like I would be the type who would grab, 4 cookies and then probably have a snack later in the night. And now it's like no, no, no. You know. And that's where I was, Ima. Like that's what I'm trying to learn or what I am learning. I don't know if it's trying anymore. Like, I feel like I've been pretty good. So that hook shot and that glove are still fire locked. Fire rod or lamp. See, and the hard part for me to figure out right now is like how much, like, the other changes I might want to make or will need to make in the future in some regards. Because, like, right now, the goal is to get me off the insulin. But we're not going to make that change until at least my next A1C. There's that lamp. I was like, I know it's coming. See, I don't eat a lot of sweets, to be honest, Lakesh. Like, that's the weird thing. Like, I know, like, my sweet of choice was soda. You know, it's not like, okay. You know, it's not like I'm the kind of person who would, like, have tons of candy ever. Or chocolate. See, and that's one of my weaknesses. I'm a salty food person. Chips, salsa, all this little snacky foods. Oh yeah. You got me there. But yeah, you know, it's just me having these things in moderation. It's not like I can't. And really, like, the okay, let's see. I am doing tablets twice a day for metformin, but, like, that's really nothing. Yeah, metformin's not really an insulin tablet, Ima. It's more about like helping control like the absorption of the sugars and everything in your body. Would be the best way to describe it. Yeah, I'm on metformin, the insulin at night, and my insulin's a long acting. So like in general, like I inject it at night and then it just stays active the rest of the day for such a low dose. Yeah, I'm on that and lisinopril for my my blood pressure. Just a little bit high on the blood pressure, so just wanted to get that in line. Can't say I'm that healthy yet. Like I have to if I'm gonna I think if I'm eventually gonna get off the insulin, like those are some changes I'll have to make. But for now, like numbers are coming back okay. Hey Garrison. By the way, to the subs, just so you know, we're working on that third emote. Ross and I had been talking, and I sent him the stuff to do what I want it to be with the Jesse Moldorm. So we should have that figured out soonish. So just imagine me like screaming in horror, but with Moldorm eyes. Oh, tough guy, Ima. Morning, Zero. That's a bow. Huh, we need that. Tablet's got nothing. So yes, this is the Please Clap Discord Async Open number 2. because we have a race on Friday. I put into the schedule my race Friday at 4 o'clock. I just don't have a problem with open. Like, it's so vanilla, you know? It's just, I'm racing Grink. But Zero is racing Retro Redfield today at 4? No, 6. 6:30, I think. Damn it. 6:30. Okay. So our opponents went 2-0 last week, though. I think. Yeah. So face off of the undefeated in week 2. Somebody's not coming out of this clean. Our opponents faced off with Omega, Fart Explosion, and Carlson, though. I think. That's so hard to say. Titans Mitts. Thanks, game. No, we're not saving and quitting. Wait a minute, we actually have a lot of access up here. Okay, what are we dealing with? Of course it's Pendant TR. And Skull. So yeah, If I am not restreamed on Friday, I will make sure to post a multi-stream link for anybody who wants to watch both me and my opponent. If not, you can always just watch me here on Friday. So, but as a result, we will be doing practice pretty consistently this week just to make sure that we're all good and ready. Quack. Okay, we need a bow. We need the flute. We need fire rod. I don't need red mail, but I mean, it's nice. I'm hoping that won't matter. Okay, bow gives me Eastern, fire rod gives me skull. I've got thieves, ice. I need fire rod for ice, and I need flute for mire. I'm curious if my one bow is going to be there on Floating Island, or where that second one might be. I mean, I feel like I'm playing well still, though. Like, like yesterday, I felt like I played decent. Today, I'm feeling pretty good already. So. But hopefully everybody's having a good Tuesday. As you can see, we added a little bit to the overlay. We put up the Extra Life overlay to our rando streaming right now. And Nightbot did post a little bit of a reminder that we are doing Extra Life. Dang it. If you feel compelled to donate, I appreciate it. There is no pressure to do so. This year I am looking to raise $1,000. Last year we got $850, so just a little bit higher, and we'll see how it goes. We will be doing it in multiple streams. Due to the health stuff that we were discussing earlier, I felt it was best that I subdivided my Extra Life into multiple smaller streams. Hey, there's the flute. There is a good chance that what we do for those multiple smaller streams is I actually might stream a total of more than 24 hours. It looks like the first one will be on Extra Life Day, so that would be November 7th. I'm hammering out details, but I was talking to Angel SK Joe. She and I did the co-stream last year and really had a great time, and I would have loved to have done like the full 24 again with her. Wow, we got Mirror Shield. But like, just not gonna happen. But I had said, what if I do one of my 8 hours or 8 plus alongside her, And for that one, I would actually do the roundabout achievement, smoke and mirrors. Because my concern about the whole smoke and mirrors one was just that I'm gonna fall asleep and not be able to maintain like my sanity for 8 hours. And I figured that doing it with a friend would actually make it better. So she and I are gonna hammer out some details, and looks like that might be the plan. Still not set in stone, but that's the thought right now. So expect to see smoke and mirrors for 8 hours straight. It's a terrible achievement. Do I want to become famous? Oh my gosh. I can buy followers, primes, and views. Oh. Whoa. Thanks, Lakash. You were bought? Oh man. How did I not know when I bought you? I mean, I am 255 followers on Twitch. Of course I'm famous. I don't know, what's fame? So I'm on that front. I actually switched something so I shouldn't get DMCA'd ever for music. So we figured that one out. Just a second though. Have to deal with this boss. Yo, Reese. Exactly, and that was kind of the thing. Paul, like, that was my thought. It was like, you know, I felt like part of the fun last year was just hanging out as a group. Like, not even just doing the whole extra life thing. Like, I just had a lot of fun hanging with Joe and, like, all you guys. Like, through Overcooked and whatever else we did. And, you know, I feel like it would be supportive of Joe, and also like I feel like missing game day is just like not where I wanted to go with it, but I want to be there. You know, I want to be there supporting Joe's stream, but I also kind of want to get mine started. No, so I'll go through the long story. Just a second. Yeah. So yeah, back in the day, not even that far back in the day. Like I'm making it sound like it was a long time ago, but so like I watched a lot of Escapist, mainly because of Zero Punctuation. I don't remember the last time I've watched Zero Punctuation, but that was when I had first heard of Jim Sterling and the Jimquisition. I actually hated Jimquisition like the first time I saw it. It wasn't until a little while later I started to actually really enjoy it. But besides the point, one of the other creators they had on that channel or on that website was this guy who went by the name of Miracle of Sound. And so when all the DMCA stuff started coming out last week, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because music is just so much it's so a part of me, like, and I love having that. Like, I always felt like it was cool to be able to have like some kind of song playing up front, just because like those are my interests. Like, I love gaming, but music's always been so important to me. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I looked at it and I was like, or I started looking into it, and somebody I follow on Twitter, she posted, like retweeted Gavin about his stuff, and it said, "Hey, I don't mind people using my music on their streams." And I was like, you know what? I've been considering like supporting him, so I was like, you know what? Let's do it. So subscribe to him on Patreon, bought all of his different stuff he's done over the last decade plus. And, you know, so if I want to use music for like my intro screens and stuff, that's what I'm going to use now. Well, that's the thing. Like, it is the record labels. It's like you talk to an artist and they're like, yeah, use my music. But, like, the labels have that power to, you know, hit you with those things. So the fact that he's independent and is cool with it, his only thing was, like, make sure to credit him. And I'm like, that's easy. I mean, when's that going to happen, though? Just think about it. Like, you know, what was the big stupid story last week? A guy associated with a game company talking about streamers shouldn't have the ability to stream games without a license. I'm sorry. Reese, if you're still here, like, would you be a streamer if you had to buy a license fee to do so? Like, I don't know if I could anymore. See, that would be different, I would think, but like, See, and that's definitely a part of it, Reese. I see your point. Like, I don't disagree with that. No, I see. I don't think you're wrong though, Reese. Like, it's you can you can hedge it with an I think, but I agree with you. Like, you know, I think there's reason to argue that you know if there was a licensing thing there, the people benefiting from it are not the people who deserve to benefit. But yeah, like if I had to pay a licensing fee, I don't know if I could do this anymore. Like I just don't think it's I got into this for fun and it just wouldn't be the same then. Yeah, I'm with Reese. I would just stop streaming. Yeah, like Paul, it wouldn't stop me from playing games. It would just stop like or from buying all I buy. It would just stop me from streaming them. But I also look at that and go, think of how many things like I've played on stream just because I had it to stream. Or like I had more fun because I could stream it. Like there are just so many games. Like I enjoyed Talos Principle, but Talos wouldn't have been the same if it wasn't Joe and I streaming it together. Yeah. No, and I don't bring up that one. Like I think that's the one that everybody talks about now, but like there are definitely just so many small games that like, you know, people have tried just because like, oh, somebody showed it and I liked it. So, now who would do something like that, Paul? I don't know anybody who would do something so boring. See, and that's one of those things, like, music is just so, it's a very different territory. Agreed, Reese. Copyright law is definitely something that needs to get a bit of a rewrite. Okay, can anything be on the pedestal that I need? No, so if I don't get compass, I might as well just nope out of this dungeon. Let me, oh, damn it. There's the compass. Blue cane gives me only spike. I still buy music occasionally. But I mean, there's just so many options of ways to get music. Exactly. I don't know. I did see these mid-roll ads on Twitch a bit more now. Like, I'm starting to see them, like, you know, load up a channel and, like, get inundated with ads. Can I just say, oh my god, like, I loaded up one channel and got 8. It's like, holy shit, that's ridiculous. Like, yes, I started watching the content. I had to watch an ad to start watching somebody because, you know, that's just how Twitch works. I can accept that. But then, like, 10 minutes later, I get put into an ad and it's like 1 of 8. Just makes me go, like, I love the fact that I. Right as you load up, right? Where do I want to go? I need Bombos. Bombos gives me everything except for Skullwoods. I might as well go clear Eastern. So we're an hour in. This seed is definitely a little longer. I mean, I'm Fire Rod and Bombos from Go at this point. I don't know, all the ads I'm seeing anymore are political, so... And they're just ones that don't make sense, because I watch content that is, like, definitely has a political slant to it, and it's just like, you know, the ad comes in and it's for Donald Trump, and I'm just like, I'm watching somebody who's clearly not a fan of Donald Trump. Why would I want an ad for Donald Trump? Like, please. I used to enjoy getting the Stadia ones. There was actually humor to getting them. Oops. I guess I'll check out Skull Woods, because I really don't have any better options. Well, I mean, that just seems so normal. Like, that wouldn't surprise me. So that was our first item in Skull. Only one more. By the way, Olcash, I didn't notice. I wasn't able to read too closely. Did you add a new term to our block list on that one? Because I know that, like, that kind of got around the old things you put together. Because I might, if you didn't, I'll put something in afterwards. We need an item. We need something. Purple chest. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm going to check Bumper Ledge then now. Waited on Bumper Ledge because I was just like, I don't have anything to really do with Bumper. But we're down to like Bumper and Spike Cave, I think. Now here's the interesting thing. I know where silver arrows are because we know they're on the floating island. I just don't think I'm going to go get them. Bombos Medallion and Spike Cave. I think Dan said it was like 99. I think we are finally down into double digits, is what he had last said. So yeah, you know, down to double digits. That's a good thing, I guess. Just need the fire rod now, and then we're done. We can just go for it. Figures that Spike Cave would have something today, though. Only thing is, I don't know if Volcash saw me have to grab Spike Cave and actually find something. I'd say I don't know if either console looks that great, to be honest. Do you? I don't know if I do or I don't care, to be honest. It's a brick, you know. It's a big block. I mean, I've got mine pre-ordered. Don't get me wrong. It's just like I don't look at it and go, "Oh my god, it's just so amazing." Yeah, that's the other thing I have to figure out is where I'm going to put the dang thing. Go mode. Only thing that can really screw me at this point is if the boots are required for GT. I think I'll say this, and I keep saying this pretty much for every generation of PlayStation. I'm not going to get one. I don't think I will ever get one. And then I'll inevitably get one when there's a cheap version of it that I'll barely play. But I think right now I'll say that I probably won't get one eventually. Oh wow, I haven't gotten arrows since killing Armos. I don't have enough arrows for Vidi. Oops. The only annoying part is without the mirror, I have to do save and quits after every dungeon. We can skip that key. That's fine. Hey, we got some arrows. We definitely need them. I don't know. I think if I get mirror but don't find tempered sword, it might be worthwhile to go get that silver arrow. Like, silver arrows would just save so much time on Ganon if I don't have tempered. Well, Cash, did you see I got to go to your favorite location again today? But today it actually had something. Yeah, I'm only at 10 hearts. And I'm just missing, like, so much of the extra... Like, I have red mail and a mirror shield, but I've only got a level 2 sword and no half magic. But I have most of the inventory. Like, what the hell? So, the flippers are actually still kind of just hanging out there somewhere. I hate this setup. Instead of going back and forth screen to screen over and over again, we'll just use the bomb setup. I mean, it's not like we don't have any safety. We do have powder. And we've got 2 bottles, so we've got some stuff to work with. By the way, Reese, if you're still here, what is the stream for today? What shall we be looking forward to? The boots! Oh my god, we got the boots! I don't know, CJ. We're working on it. I'll have to look how my time compares. I'm trying to practice for an actual, race that I have this week. Not the theoretical one in, later in like a month. I do like 80 keys. I just have to, I have to be ready for the open seed. And, Please Clap has... Yeah, but that's what you get. I thought you were retired anyway. So you're going to get paired with like Andy or Jem or... Have fun. Yeah, Nep's pretty good. Did you already run this seed, by the way? Okay. Are you... I forget. Are you racing this week? Okay. Yeah, since I'm doing the open round this week, I just want to get some opens. Especially after yesterday's was just so terrible. I'm pissed off at myself for how that one turned out. Because I'm last place for Async 1. And by a good margin, on a jet seat, I'm last place. Thanks, Zero. We're almost done. You can see it in my comment, but I gambled hard on skipping iced tea. I don't know how to hover, dude. I don't know how to Moldorm bounce. Like, so yeah, I got screwed by that, by a gamble. I took a 50-50 and it didn't work out. Yeah, I just don't have any interest in learning how to hover. I really don't. I mean, if I'm gonna lose the hover, like, okay. I mean, it's like I know where silver arrows are, and I'm just not gonna get them now. Because I just never found the mirror. Hey, tempered sword. Butter sword. And the mirror. Yeah, there was a lot of Master Sword fighting. Because we had Master Sword really early. I think every boss was Master Sword. Do they? Eh. So did you do... You went full right side then? Yeah, it's not going to work. Oh, it did. Am I going to get bailed out on a key here? Arrows are good. Bottle. Yeah, it's like you get that mirror so late. Like, I'm not going to go get back for silvers at this point. Like, that's a waste of time. Crud. Yeah, if I had gotten mirror and didn't find a better arrow arrange or a better sword arrangement, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, the only problem is I'm going to lose time on the climb to you. I know my gauntlet's not as clean. Come on. Stop jumping, you dick. Decent 2-cycle. I'll take a 2-cycle without really any better way to fight them. Yeah, this time is going to crush the time I had yesterday in a jet seed. This seed is not a jet seed, and I'm already doing better in this than that. Like, good God. Skipping iced tea. Because seriously, I looked and I was in Ice Palace at like, if I hadn't have skipped it, I could have easily done like a 120. Or thereabouts, because I would have found the lamp and the tempered sword in Hookshot Cave. Ew, this is an ugly pattern. I mean, that whole seed was a comedy of errors. Like, I got to Ganon yesterday, and I fell on Ganon. And I had been playing well the whole seed until the end. Like, I was just pissed off when I found Hookshot and Iced Tea. And I know exactly where the silvers are. We weren't going to go back for them. They would have cost me too much time at this point. Olay. Ah, damn it. My triples just aren't that good. That was a good one. Nice. Damn it. Too early. Well, we'll get the sub 140. Not bad. I mean, once we found Bombos and Spike, we were pretty good. Let's see. Submit times here. Seed 2. What's my name? Real time. 1. 39. 37. Let's fast forward so we can get in-game and collection rate. Bum 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 bum. I got a political text message, not just like a nameless one. My phone actually could figure out who it was. I hate this time. Yeah, I keep getting them, but like usually they're nameless and I don't like I just go, "Okay, stupid bots." But when I look and I can go, there's a name attached to it, you're just like, "Really?" Oh yeah, this was the one thing I didn't like about this MSU. This MSU doesn't have any music through this portion of the credits. Has it? Okay. I think what the issue was that we turned it down for a different MSU, and I never turned it back up. I just realized there might not be any. Because the bar that usually has it is actually blank. Yeah, no, Okash, what I think it was that my mic was picking up a little bit and not the actual game audio. The important stuff. Time found. First sword at 2 minutes. Pegasus boots at an R21. Flute at 38. Mirror at 127. Master sword, 8 bosses. Gold sword, 2. Five seconds of menu time. I love quick swap. Okay, so in-game time, 1:37:45. Collection rate of 151. I don't have any comments. Okay, let's take a look at how I did. Results-wise for Seed 2. Against whoever's run it. Async 2. Okay, so Kaysden had a 144. So we beat Kaysden. Leoria beat me with a 132. So good time by Leoria. CJ beat me by about 2 minutes. Vortex had a 146, so we beat Vortex for this one. And then Tyler Salt had a 150, so we beat Tyler Salt as well. So, no, CJ, I did not beat you. We tried, but we just couldn't get that win. So that's 2 of the asyncs down. We might do another still this week. You know, these morning asyncs have been fun. But let's see if there is anybody to send a raid to. Because I think we're going to call it here for now. Nah. I'm looking and I'm like, they're all the big channels, and I don't like raiding big channels. Like, that just feels worthless. So, thanks everybody for hanging out today. I might stream later if there's a race with friends. There's really no convenient ladder time today. Like, I think there's a 6 o'clock race, but I really can't get into that one. And then the next one's at like midnight. Or some craziness like that. I think that was the schedule. Oh, never mind. Can't even check what the schedule is because... Who? I don't know them. They're not on my follow list. That would feel weird. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here for now. Thanks everybody again, though. Expect me back for another morning async tomorrow, or maybe a ladder if there's a ladder going on at that time. But ladder's got some issues right now. So thanks everybody. Have a good one. Go watch Reese, Superboy, and Angel SK Joe later today. They'll be going in 2 hours and 4 hours respectively. So check them out. I don't know what they're playing. I don't know if Reese is still doing Spirit Fair or something else. But until then, have a good one. Bye.